I had something I
Today's
wanted
the
to bring
day.
to the table
What's up?
because Aaron almost got us canceled earlier when he disrespected WNBA, but we ain't
I
gonna talk
did
about that.
not. Don't do that, because then
Hey,
y'all
Yeah,
gonna
you
unsee. Don't
hey,
did.
do
You
hey,
that.
did. You did. You did.
hey,
Hey,
man! If they demonetize us, man.
yeah. So what I wanted to bring up before we end up closing
Yeah.
is Alyssa Thomas got suspended for a game for her throat shot to Caitlin Clark. I
Oh, I
don't
missed
agree
that.
with the throat shot to Caitlin Clark. I feel like that's extra. That's not basketball. But
Yeah.
my point is how do y'all feel about women's sports that are starting to turn up the heat and be more confrontational? We talking to the homie Jordan. He was like, he don't really like women being confrontational. What are y'all feelings about women's sports? And now, you feel me? They shit talking, they in each other face. It's starting to get a little bit more physical, a little bit more chippy. Like
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it personally. I think that we shouldn't put women in a box when it comes to competitive spirits. I
Right.
feel like when they at home, they could be moms, they could be nurturing, they can be loving, they can be all that. But when they step into those lines, whether it's flag football now, hockey, softball, basketball, whatever, they should be able to show emotion and get after it like us men do.
I agree. I'm with you 100%. I think that's just the athletic competitiveness that an athlete has, right? No matter how you label it, male or female, it's competitiveness, man. I think there's a line that you can't cross when it comes to competitiveness, which I watched in the video of Alyssa Thomas. That's a little bit too much, right? That in the face, that trash talk, that's sports, man. Name a time or a game where you've ever played and you've never had that. As an official, we have that, right? We got to get in there and say, hey, that's enough, right? But man, I'm with all that. Yeah, talk your hey, talk that talk,
Come on now. Come on
right?
now.
Talk that talk.
Come
Get
on,
get
man.
with it. So I'm all for it, man. When it comes to the competitive nature of it, yes, it's that double standard there. I was trying to put the women in the box that they shouldn't be doing this or shouldn't be doing that. Absolutely not, man. If you got that competitive nature and that competitive spirit in you, let it out, right? Because at some point in time, somebody got to know if you about business, you got to be about business.
Yeah. Here's my thing, man. I'm trying to get the take right because I want to make
Get your
sure
flag ready, Aaron.
I don't be
Flag
disrespectful.
ready, because I feel like he about to say
No,
something
no,
that's going
no,
to
no.
get him
I
canceled.
I just feel, I don't like when the brothers do it and I don't like when the women do it. I'm being 100% like it's a difference between it talking and taking it too far. Like I feel
Yeah.
like for the women, I love the women. I don't. I feel like it takes away from the women's game because it with the women's sports, they feel like sometimes it feels like they got to do extra. Like it got to be more theatrical. It got to be that because if it's not that, they're not gonna respect them for their game. They're not gonna respect it for the art and the craft of what they do because they consider quote unquote women's sports boring because they not dunking or whatnot. So I feel like it puts a bad light on their sport because I get the competitive nature, but let's just be real. Let's be factual. They don't look at NBA sport, WNBA sports the same way they look at NBA sports. You know what I'm saying? So they don't respect the women's game for the art and the craft that they put in and the work that they put in. So when they show stuff like that more often, for me it seems like it's a viewership tactic. Oh yeah, they was fighting, and then you got it wasn't a sister. It was a sister and a white woman, right?
Yeah,
Was it?
yeah, Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Alyssa
so
Thomas
so now
and
you
Caitlin
got you
Clark.
got the black woman versus white woman thing that I don't like that kind of stuff. Now you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say women couldn't show emotion because it's sports. You're competitive. Competitors are competitors. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to take away from your competitiveness. I just feel like they don't get seen the same way as a man see it. For a man doing it, it's like that's the mantra for men's sports. Yeah,
And they
you can't be.
the,
You know what
and
I'm
the
saying?
men be really actually soft. So I don't
Yeah,
even
you know what I'm
that be
saying.
all
But
fake
from
tough.
a female's perspective, when the women's do it, be like, man, what they man? Because you think about this, women most of the time get a bad rap for what? What they get a bad rap for?
For being loud and
Yeah.
rambunctious.
For their emotion, right? So it plays into the stereotype for women. Look at women. can't play no sport, just can't hoop,
But
can't.
babe,
I'm
no,
just
no,
telling
no.
you, that's all I'm saying.
And see, to me, this is where people put their foot in their mouth because that's finally the arena where emotions are allowed to be what they're supposed to be. So if you get mad at women for having emotions, and then finally in a place that they are in a place where they can demonstrate them, why are they being judged and looked at differently? Again, I'm not sitting there saying they got to be out here fighting and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
but I like the fact that I watched Olivia Miles last week give somebody a bucket and turn around and say she can't guard me. I like the fact that when things start getting rough, they in each other's face like what's happening.
Yeah.
They don't have to necessarily be physical, but the simple fact that these women are no longer just hitting a jump shot, going back on defense and saying let's play defense. The fact that we got some jarring, the fact that we developing rivalries, the fact that it ain't all let's be kumbaya friends and
yeah,
hugging on each other and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's why women's sports to me is starting to elevate because it don't have to be as friendly. We look at basketball right now as hella friendly. Everybody friends, they shaking hands, everybody want to hug.
That's
I don't
disrespectful.
nah, man, I don't like you niggas. That's just how I'm supposed to be. And I'm glad that women are starting to have that because especially when it comes to like a Caitlin Clark, right? I love Caitlin Clark, but I feel like she's starting to play into this victim role. Caitlin
Yeah.
Clark is like a John Stockton. If you go listen to a lot of people like John Stockton, they do little annoying things to you. Ugh, they knife
Yeah.
you.
You get a little elbow, that shoulder, and
yeah,
it's always something.
yeah,
And then now people are starting to retaliate on her and she don't like it. But you be
Yeah.
but you be causing a lot of this. She be
Yeah.
talking and then they talk back and she don't like it. And women, like we said, are a lot more emotional than men.
yeah.
Oh, you think okay. Yeah, I got something for your ass. And that's just how women operate. So what I'm saying is I'm loving how the women are starting to embrace competition and they're starting to embrace having that emotion and doing all that. I agree with you, Bake. Should they be out here fighting and pushing and a push and shove here and there that is cool.
Yeah,
They shouldn't be out here fighting and all that.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to take the competitive nature from women away. I appreciate that they showing emotion. I think for fellas, even though the men's sport, I think they got emotion. You saw it in the NBA Finals. You saw two teams who was playing,
Yeah.
and it was still a mutual respect to some type of capacity. But New York still felt they was being disrespected. But you saw that when LeBron played, it's all love after the game, but during the game, when them Warriors and them Cavaliers series, bro, him and Curry used to go at it. It was like, yeah, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Like it
And
was,
that's cool.
yeah.
We
So
need more of that,
right,
man. That's all.
1,000%. I just feel like when women do it, I just don't want them to focus so much on that piece of the game and focus on their craft because these women get buckets. I really feel like I think there needs to be like a co-ed league. You know how they do the 3v3 for the ladies, right? I think they need to have a league where men and women can coexist, maybe in the off season, but it's hard because they all play when the men is going, the women is going. I mean, when the women's off, the men is going, and when the man's off, the women's going. But I think something like that would be even more respected if a woman come in and let's say Jason Tatum trying to stick her. And but pause, that sounded real bad. I ain't trying to
Whoa.
get canceled.
Yo.
Wow.
I ain't trying to.
Hey. No.
I'm
Wow.
just. I had to
Hey.
think about that. I had to think
No.
about that. My bad. My bad.
Yeah,
But
you gonna
I'm
get
just
Jake
saying.
in trouble with
No. I'm saying.
LMA.
I'm like
You gonna
saying
get
Yeah,
Jake in
right?
trouble.
when
Yeah.
Jason Tatum is trying to play defense on a young lady, and she hit him with a crossover, and hit him with a three, and then say like he can't guard. I feel like that's gonna give a bigger. Ooh, okay, JT, what you got? You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah.
like when women do something to do is bigger. You know what I'm saying?
But we not gonna get that, man.
All
Because
Star game. Why not do it in the All Star game?
I don't know, man. Like I said, I love what the women are
Yeah.
doing, and I think that is good for the game. A lot of
Yeah.
women to be emotional, a lot of women to talk to each other crazy. Allow all that because again, it works better because it's women.
Yeah.
It's the best thing because it's women. So you get real emotions because it's women. So allow these women to be emotional. We complain about it all the damn time. And now we want to tell them, nah, chill out, be ladylike. Nah, man, let them yell at each other. It's okay. It's sports.
I feel.
That's facts.
Anyway, man, that's our time for the day. Any final wrap ups before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man. Hey, once again, man, appreciate it, the opportunity, man, to get this thing kicked off, man. It's been a long time coming. We've been talking about it.
Yeah,
Talk that talk is underway, man.
yeah,
With me, man, I appreciate y'all, man. My brother's reasons. I appreciate you, man. You know it's all love.
yeah,
Bake, it's been a minute, bro,
yeah,
but '06 to the day I die, man.
yeah, yeah.
I love it, man.
Already
We're gonna have
know.
a whole bunch of more conversations.
Yeah, yeah. Big Coach Reeves, what you got,
Yeah,
man?
man, it's just like I said, man, it's a blessing to be back doing this, man. We was off for a long, long while, but we here. We're gonna make sure that we try to keep this thing going, man.
Yeah,
Have my guy, the big bro A Mills, with us doing this, man, is always is gonna add a whole nother element
yeah,
that I believe that's gonna continue to take us off. So you feel me? The social media presence is gonna be up, and that's just how we gonna be rocking.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, man. So anyway, fam, we appreciate y'all tuning in to this episode, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and it's more to come. And we mean that this time. I know we said that like a lot of times.
Yeah, you
It's
say
more
that.
to come. But this time there's more to come,
For sure.
and it's going. Wait, let me. I just had to think about what I was about to say.
Hey,
It's gonna
hey,
happen. Put it that
yo,
way.
you was about to say something
Hey.
crazy. You was like, it was about to be. It's more than yeah. He was about to
I
say
see, yeah.
something
So, but
Ah,
anyway, man, y'all know the vibes.
crazy.
Always live life, trust less, and remember until we meet again, talk that talk. We see y'all next time.
so,
Peace.
hey.